Oh, hi. Would you believe I'm cleaning my oven?
Michael, you're my son. I love you like my son. But there are two things you're gonna need to become the godfather. I can't live forever, Michael. These two things are right here. Take these and put them in your mouth, Michael. Take them, put them in your mouth. Anybody can be the godfather.
If you're tired of sin, call JL5 8000. If you're not, call Easy Sylvia 555-6871.
Boy, it's hot out here. We out on desert long time after horses go lame. But now they're only one more swallow in canteen, see? What you have to say to that, Kimasabi?
Well, Tonto, here's looking at you.
Larry, baby, I'm telling you, you've got to try it. You expect me to pull some kind of animal thing to get her excited, Fred? Not animal thing, stupid. Bird. Now, remember, Angela is a highly strung, sensitive girl. You've got to get her down to basics. You've got to bypass her intellect. You've got to arouse her on a deeper level. Well, what do I do, Fred? Well, the clue comes from the stately woodpecker. Scientists tell us that his incessant tapping with his bill drives the female woodpecker into a frenzy. So, when you're with Angela, you've got to keep tapping. Tap with your finger, tap with your hand, tap with your feet. Keep tapping no matter what she does or what she says. Then, if the opportunity presents itself, do what the stately woodpecker does. Tap with his head. That's called giving her the full woodpecker. Okay, you got it straight?
I'm really nervous. She hardly knows me, Fred. Are you sure this is going to work?
It can't fail. It's foolproof. But remember, keep tapping. Tapping. Keep.
Hi, Angela. What's happening?
I'm just doing a little sewing. Want to come in?
Sure. Is, anybody home?
No.
Home, the perfect time.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing.
Larry, would you mind stopping that?
What?
That tapping, it's very irritating.
Oh, that.
Larry, are you trying to drive me crazy?
What do you mean, Angela?
That tapping on the table. Are you nervous or something?
Why? Are you?
Well, you are starting to get to me, Larry. What is this, a concert? Larry, that tapping is driving me berserk.
was right.
Larry, in one more minute, I'm not going to be responsible for what I'm going to do.
That doesn't matter. I'm gonna do the full woodpecker.
Jackass, I'll fix you! Oh, Fred! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I've never been so happy to see you. Please tell me where he goes. Oh, Fred!
Hello, I'm Carl Maudlin. You are about to witness a crime. The man bumping the victim is the straw. The man lifting his wallet is the hook. Watch again in slow motion. Never carry cash. Always use Flam Express traveler's checks. Never leave home without them. You can't do that. I'm Carl Maudlin.
I killed Bella. I killed the gypsy woman. And now I turned into a werewolf whenever the moon is full. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight.
No, not tonight. Too cold tonight.
Igor, come quickly. I want you to kill Eric.
I had a hunch, Master.
Igor, I want you to take this saw and cut Eric to pieces. And then yourself.
Oh, but Eric, and then yourself.
No. First Eric, and then yourself.
Oh, but Eric, and then yourself.
No, Igor. First Eric, and then myself.
Oh, Eric, and then myself.
Yes, Igor, good. Oh, wait, Igor.
Oh, thank you, Master. Eric, and then myself. But
Hi there.
Hi there.
Guess what I'm in the mood for?
Rejection. I've got a headache.
But you always have a headache, sweetheart.
Maybe it's my glasses.
But baby, you don't wear glasses.
I'll get some.
That does it. You keep your lousy headache. I've had it up to my you-know-what with your headaches.
Harry, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, you'll find out. I'll never have to worry about another headache. Don't you harry me. From now on, it's scientific sex for me. I'll never have to worry about another headache as long as I live.
Harry, where did you get that thing?
Oh, at La Femme's Lace Sex Shop, that's where. And look at her, she's gorgeous. Look at those eyes, that lovely hair, and not a part missing. I'll never have to worry about another one of your headaches.
My mother was right. You're crazy.
Crazy, am I? Yeah, crazy like a fox. Oh, just lie down here, my gorgeous creature. Oh, my beautiful thing. Oh, with your little sugar daddy.
I've got a headache. I've got a headache. I've got a headache.
That's the wrong message.
I've got a
She's
headache.
supposed to say naughty things.
I've got a headache.
Hi, we're the Van Carsdales. Tom,
And Dick.
we're identical twins, and we drink identical beer. Light beer from Bilger. It's got a third less calories than other beer, and we drink it because it tastes great.
Less filling, Tom.
Tastes great. And I'm not Tom, I'm Dick.
You think you are, but you never were. You don't know anything.
Yeah, well, I just know you broke our mother's heart when she found out that you hang around bars dressed like a woman.
Get her.
Slut.
Light beer from Bilger. It's got a third less calories, but it affects your hormones. All the things you never wanted in a beer, and less. Emperor FDIC.
Called you boys here today in my presence because we have a problem in the family.
What kind of problem, Godfather?
Yeah, Godfather. And who does it involve?
It involves little Eddie and Gino.
Little Eddie? But he takes up 200% from his district this year. His drug traffic alone has gone from 1.2 million to 2.5 million.
Yeah, and Gino's been doing great up in the Bronx. Look at his cigarette heists. They're up 400% in filter tips alone.
And they both as loyal as can be.
Mr. Sam, trust me, we have a problem.
Who is it?
It's Gino.
Hey, Gino, hey, come in. Gino.
How are you, Godfather? Bacilavano.
Gino, come by.
Hey, Gino. I think you've lost some weight.
Check it out. Hey, Gino.
So, Gino, tell me, how's everything?
Godfather, everything is wonderful, perfect, no problems whatsoever.
Hey, see, no problems at all.
Hey, it's little Eddie.
Gino.
Little Eddie. How are ya?
Gino.
Little Eddie, baby.
Like I told you boys before, we have a problem.
That reminds me, Father, I've got to pick up a jug of wine on the way home. Listen, easy, Sylvia. It's a shame, but, you know, it's what you get. You go burgers in the chair when you kill somebody, see?
Oh, come on, guys, give me a break. One I didn't know he was dead. I thought he was British.
No excuse. Death House, this is the warden speaking. Yes, Governor. Yes, Governor, I'll see. Now, I know this is very unusual, Easy Sylvia, but this time the governor has a last request.
Does that mean I get off?
No, Sylvia, that means you get on.
No dice.
Of course I believe you when you say you'll call me in the city when the summer's over. I just want your watch and your wallet with security.
Oh, here we are. Nothing happened, no one to blame but us. No one told us those things we'd never discussed. Nobody cared enough to mention the not to be. Nobody shared enough of those things that we'd never see. So nothing happened. We both gave our all and failed, so we're both to blame. For nothing, nothing. No one told us of yesterdays that are gone. We can't blame them for love that
never went on. No one was there when we'd go out just to sit and stare. No one was there to see me watching you comb your hair. So nothing happened, and we both had a real good time. So we're both to blame for nothing, nothing, nothing mattered. No reason to regret. No one shattered. There was not enough to forget. Nothing would ever change the way that it all turned out. Nothing would ever change the way that we both burned out. So nothing happened. No reason to say goodbye, 'cause we're both to blame for nothing, nothing, and nothing's to blame for us.
Would you like to order anything, sir?
Nothing, waiter. Thanks.
You're not Eric. I never forget a thing. First Eric, and then...
Well, Barker, how do you think it started?
Well, Captain, near as we could figure, the fire started in the smoke detector.
You know, first editions have always been popular in America, but never more so than they are right now. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Zorblin Records has just uncovered some sounds that most of us never knew existed, and we've put them all together on one album called Sounds of the Presidency. Now, see if you can tell me who this is. I'll be honest with you, I had no idea that was Chester A. Arthur either, but believe me, it is. And now, how about this one? That's Grover Cleveland this time, catching one of his famous colds. Now, see if you recognize this famous sound.
Get off of that parasol!
That was actually Millard Fillmore with his famous parrot, Vicky. Now, you can hear all these sounds if you like, plus 58 more that are just as authentic on your very own first edition of Sounds of the Presidency. Get your copy today at any music store.
Kimasabi, me like a body on white woman. We go in town, see Miss Lulubelle tonight?
No, Tonto. I go into town to see Miss Lulubelle and meet you later by the mine shaft.
Kimasabi. Tonto understand. Lone Ranger get Miss Lulubelle. Tonto get the shaft.
Oh, boy, look at that.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Frank. How they going? Boy, look at that beauty. Isn't that nice, huh?
Yeah, the begonias going real good,
They
huh?
certainly are. They like a nice acid soil here next to the fence, so I keep them well mulched. So I really take good care of them.
Nothing like mulching the old begonias,
You
huh?
can say that again. Oh, boy.
Hey, you know, your wife's really got a nice figure.
She certainly has, Frank. Nobody should know that better than
Lovely.
I.
Yeah, lovely. You know,
Lovely girl.
she's got one of the most beautiful tummies in the world. I hope you don't mind.
Where do you get these ideas? That's very funny. Yes, she does have one of the most beautiful tummies in the world. I have to agree with you there. What a kidder.
We're buddies, ain't we?
We certainly are, Bill.
I hope you take this in the right way, but you know, I've always had a great desire to want to kiss your wife's tummy.
Oh, Frank, come on. You are something else. I don't know where you get all these ideas.
I know it's kind of embarrassing, but you know, I'd be willing to pay $1,000 to kiss her tummy.
$1,000?
Yeah.
Oh, Frank, you are putting me on.
Oh,
Enough
no,
of
I
this
mean
kidding.
it.
No,
I'm not
come
kidding
on.
you. No, I pay $1,000 to kiss your wife's
Oh,
tummy. I swear.
Frank, $1,000 to kiss her tummy?
Yeah.
You are the best joker on the block. Look, I got to tell this joke to Karen. You are something else.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you, Daddy? Yeah.
Oh, here you are, sweetheart. Isn't that a beauty? Oh, boy, that Frank Wilson is really a character, I'm telling you.
What, honey? What are you talking about?
Well, I was just talking to him over there while I was working with my flowers, and he said that you have the most beautiful tummy in the world, which, of course, you do, sweetheart. No denying that.
Thank you.
But he also said that he would pay $1,000 to kiss you on that tummy. Can you believe that?
Are you serious?
Oh, I am serious. He just told me now while I was pruning my begonias. Oh,
Honey.
boy. Huh?
Let's let him do it.
What?
Oh.
That lecherous neighbor. Are you kidding?
You'd be there. Nothing would happen.
Well, no, I don't know about that, sweetheart. Not at all.
Think of it. $1,000. We could finish off paying the car, and we'd still have some left over for a night out in the town.
$1,000, yeah. Well, you sure you wouldn't mind? And as you say, I would be here. Yes, I mean 1,000. I'll go get him. Oh, Frank, come on over here. Oh, well, Frank, baby, this is your lucky day. I gotta see this.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Frank. Were you serious about paying $1,000 to kiss my tummy?
Oh, yeah. $1,000 to kiss your tummy.
Okay, then. Go ahead.
You mean it?
Deal's a deal, Frank. Help yourself.
It's okay.
Oh, what a kidder. Frank, Frank, you can go ahead and kiss her tummy now. Frank, remember the deal was to kiss her tummy? Frank, go ahead and kiss her tummy.
If only I could afford it.
That was a very good report, Panucci. Monteleone, Nastasi. What am I doing here? What was that, Othello?
Oh, hey, nothing, Godfather. Solid.
You know, Othello, sometimes I wonder if you're really one of us.
Oh, why, hey, Godfather. Whatever do you mean? Pizza? Huh? How about a nice slice of provolone, huh? Huh? Take a little off the top, Godfather, huh?
Hey, it's impossible. Ask a baby not to cry. It's impossible.
Hey, what do you mean I'm not one of you, Godfather, huh? Pepperoni?
I don't know what I could have been thinking.
Way Murray.
Way Murray. Quando sono.
First Eric, and then myself. First Eric, and then myself. First Eric.
Hello, I'm Carl Maudlin. You are about to witness a crime. Never leave home without one.
This sculptured leg belongs to lovely and jaunty Genevieve, who'll be showing us how to arrestingly highlight this season's basics with accessories that are always in season. It's always the season for plump, ripe vegetables that add a dash of bravura to Milady's wardrobe. Genevieve shows us the sun-ripened gourd with belted hemp from the collection of Rizzo Farms of Palo Alto. It has its own way of letting the casual admirer know just how much the wearer enjoys what she's doing. Genevieve knows that the tan look is the man look, but she's fashion-wise enough to be in on this year's Meat Can Be Neat look. Who needs a fork when you're wearing some pork, says pretty Genevieve, as she sports a 3-pound pork roast delicately manicured and butchered by A. Mankiewicz and Son of Monterey. It's a look that makes those second and third glances come a little easier. And Genevieve always knows when to add just the right touch to flavor up her stunning ensembles. This time she complements her pretty jumper top with a shimmering 2-pound sausage link by Pasquale Gezzo. Remember how last year was the year of the ravioli? Well, pasta is out and pizza is in. Genevieve accents her lovely hair with a generous pizza, subtly offset by just a hint of mozzarella and hot splashes of anchovy and pepperoni. This engaging headpiece is a sure way to highlight Milady's coiffure. The pizza is by Guido of Beverly Hills, and Genevieve tells us that the engaging fragrance she wears is Garlic Wind by Mr. Luigi. And some liver, the accessory we've all been waiting for. Country fresh liver by the Gazzini brothers. Yes, it's another eye-catching accessory from the Gazzinis. It's pure natural liver, and there's not a color in Madame's wardrobe that won't look better when accented by the Gazzinis. Thank you, Genevieve, and thank you all. You've been a warm and wonderful audience.
Doctor, I just want to say I've been coming to you for 5 years, and, well, I think I can say at last I'm cured. My head is together. I know it's been a long haul, but I think after 5 years, finally, I can honestly say, to paraphrase Walt Whitman, I'm the master of my fate and the captain of my soul, and I owe it to you, Doctor, and I really appreciate it. From my heart. I could kiss you.
Listen, I don't even think we should be on the same couch together.
Mrs. Armagansett of East Hampton, Long Island, has allowed us to come into her home for a very important demonstration. Right, Mrs. Armagansett?
Yes, that's right.
We're taking a crayon and making ugly marks on her beautiful antique table.
Oh, my goodness.
We use Bledge here and Be Bold here. As you can see, the stains don't come out no matter what we use, demonstrating that Mrs. Armagansett is an idiot.
That's a very good report, Philip. Thank you, Godfather.
Jackson, what's the word from the West? Oh, Godfather, it's just so great. It's just so great. I mean, the hits have been moving the stuff. You know, I mean, the Dinos have been pushing it over on the west side and up on the north side. And I mean, we just moving in the...
Is this guy colored? Oh, my goodness.
It works every time.
You know, Tonto, oh, you must have it. I've always enjoyed your people's tribal dances.
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, Yankee Doodle do or die.
Wonderful, Tonto.
At Slim's, we'd like to show you how our automatic markdown system works. When this beautiful garment comes into our store, it's immediately priced at our already low cost of $6,000. If it stays for more than 10 days, it's repriced at $1.98. More than 15 days, and we reduce it to the very low cost of 18 cents and throw in a quickie with Easy Sylvia's favorite cousin, Fat Bertha. And we give you a ticket to watch Evel Knievel jump over her stretch marks on his motorcycle. If it stays more than 20 days, we give you $30 to take it away, give you a quickie with Easy Sylvia herself, and throw in a shot of penicillin. Because at Slim's, an educated consumer has to be dragged in screaming.
We're here today talking to baseball's most exciting new owner, Noel Mange of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Noel, awfully nice to have you here on the pregame show.
I'm very flattered to be here, Bill.
Noel, how is the ball club going to be different this season?
Well, first and foremost, I think you ought to know, Bill, that I'm a businessman, and I've made lots of money selling used mufflers all over the state to people who are hard of hearing. And I've done it with sound business practices, and I intend to do the same thing with this ball club. You're going to see great results. I'm going to build a better ball club for Pittsburgh. That's my mission.
Well, it sounds terrific, Noel. How are you going to do that?
Well, I'm an innovator. I don't mind making the big moves. Like, for example, just before a ball game, you're going to see me out in that outfield with this funny-looking outfit on here. And I'm going to be standing behind the guys who are shagging the flies. Guys like Sparky LaFume and Spunky Caress and Ziggy Moonglow, who's one of the great... You're going to see a lot of him.
He was on the Czechoslovakian League. Go ahead.
That's the man. I'm going to stand behind them, and they're going to know I'm there. And I'm going to fling a brand new baseball at the back of their heads.
Just so they know you're there, no?
Just to keep them on their toes. I'm going to let that thing fly, just the way I do with my franchises, my muffler franchises.
We hear you say, you're a businessman.
Well, in one of my Syracuse operations, what I do is, I one day up there, I let a vise go. I was standing behind him, and I flung a vise and then a hacksaw, and they knew I was there, and I got better results. The same thing with the outfielders, guys like Derek Stunning. I'll be behind him, letting these things fly, and a baseball is as hard as a annealed steel. And when I let it go, they're going to know I'm there, and that's the name of the game. That's what you're going to see.
Well, I know you'll get results with ideas like that, Noel. Could you tell Pittsburgh about any other innovations?
I'll tell you something else they're about to see, Bill. You're going to see a funny-looking crane right over third base.
Right in the stadium?
Yeah, and hanging from it is going to be a glass cube.
And what is that?
That's my office. That's where I'm going to be sitting, and I'm going to be overlooking all the things that are going on in the field, looking at my players, looking at the umpires, the groundskeepers, and the fans, and, of course, at the concessionaires. Another great innovation of mine. You're going to see, at all the ball games from now on, as a matter of fact, we're going to sell no more peanuts, no more popcorn, and no more potato chips.
Well, what are you going to sell, Noel?
Squid. Nothing but fresh squid. And there's money in squid, there's enjoyment in it, there's a high markup. And we're not going to sell any stinky squid. Day old, maybe, but nothing beyond a day old. And because there's money in squid, and of course, there's enjoyment for people like you. I appreciate it.
Well, I understand that it's a very profitable item.
It is. It's a very high markup, and it's not going to smell that bad.
There's a rumor floating around, Noel. I don't like to fire up rumors. I'll say it. Are you going to change the name of the ball club?
You have read the English language correctly, because I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the name of the ball club from the Pittsburgh Pirates to the Pittsburgh Hyenas.
The Hyenas.
The Hyenas. And I'll tell you what I've done. I've gone out and I've secured the services. I've actually bought a very, very ferocious hyena.
Now not a mascot, a man with a hyena outfit on.
An attack hyena, a killer. And I don't want to have to do this because I want the team to be supported.
Yeah, well, you're a
and I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and I mean this, Bill. If you don't support the team, and the other fans don't support the team, you know what I'm going to do with that hyena?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to have to do this, and I don't want to. I'm going to let that hyena loose in the stands on bat day, so we can go after the kids, particularly the soft parts of their bodies, like the ears and the nose, the vulnerable parts. Go ahead and ask me why, and I'll tell you why. You wondering why?
Well, I'm wondering why. No, yes.
That's so it'll bring the parents out. I want fear.
The way to get to the parents is
fear
through
will
the
motivate
kids,
the people to the attendance, the turnout that I don't insist on. I demand as the owner of this club. And you're going to see results. And you're going to see performance, too.
And you're going to make the ball club?
I'm going to make it one. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want all the fans to come out today, tomorrow, and every day. You know what we're going to do with that ball club?
What are we going to do?
We're going to make it a winner, Bill. We're going to make it number one.
Noel Mange, ladies and gentlemen, a man with a heart of gold and a real interest in his community. That's the pregame show. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Hey, you did it! Go, Judge! Go! 3 beers! I'll have the same!
You've had quite a day.
You've given 3 presidential aides a suspended 30-day sentence for treason and sentenced an innocent man to die in the electric chair. Now it's time to relax. Now comes Bilger time.
When it's time to unwind, Bilger stands clear, beer after beer, if you've got the juice. We've got the beer.
Hello, Henry. Wonderful to see you.
How are you?
Oh, you've lost weight.
Well, just a tad. It's so good to be seeing you again. How long has it been?
Too long, if you ask me.
True.
How's it been going, Hank?
Couldn't be better. I just did a season out at the Guthrie.
Oh, wonderful.
Did Chekhov's The Three Sisters.
I'm sure you were brilliant.
Oh, the press was very kind, thank you. Prior to that, I was in London with the old Vic Company in London. I starred in Hamlet, Macbeth, and Richard III. The press said Olivier was pale by comparison. How about yourself? You must be doing well yourself.
Quite well, thank you. Just finished an 8-month tour of Coriolanus. Before that,
Titus Marcus Coriolanus.
Right on.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Before that, I was Iago, the Royal Shakespearean Company up at Stratford.
Iago, yes. It was a part that you were meant to play,
Yes,
Victor.
the press said I was Iago.
I believe it.
Who's here to play the bunny rabbit?
No, really, don't you No, I broke my ears.
Do you know me? I've been known to make offers people can't refuse. But here on the north side, sometimes I'm not recognized. That's why I carry the Farm Express card. Boys, see to it anybody doesn't recognize me has to eat it. The Farm Express card. Don't leave home without it. You know what's good for you know what I mean?
Time! Listen, I think O'Reilly is going to throw that spitter of his again. Take a look at the ball, will you?
Hey, O'Reilly, let's see the ball.
He throws that spitter all the time.
There's nothing wrong with the ball, Marshal.
Keep an eye on him. I think he's going to throw that spitter.
Batter up! Strike two!
When our eyes first meet, I can't defeat those feelings that inform me my defenses have been mired. All at once the sky becomes too low a ceiling, and every time you touch me, I get tired. When I hear you speak, my thoughts all reek of passion. My resistance numbs, my brain becomes so fired. All my feelings shout, good sense jumps out of fashion. And every time you touch me, I get tired. These two lips can taste the anxious haste you kindle as they twitch and curve, all poised with nerve you've sighed. As you near me, my ambitions start to dwindle, but
me, I get tired.
You've heard of personalized greeting cards, and of course you've heard of personalized stationery. Well, I'll just bet that you've never heard of personalized bread. That's it. There it is, the magic of television. You're going to be seeing a lot of this bread at your supermarket. It's new contour bread from the bakeries of Martin and Krollblad. And here's how it works. Now, see that shape? It couldn't be anyone else's but mine who sat on it. You sit on a contour. It doesn't hold its shape. It holds yours for up to 3 days. One word of caution. Contour is not a one-size-fits-all bread. I'll show you what I mean. See? It's only half of you, and it's only half of me. It's just not me. So next time you're at your supermarket, pick up a small, medium, or a large contour bread. The best way to let the kids know who bought the bread.
After his first sexual experience in Paris at the age of 25, Horatio Alger wrote, "I was a fool to have waited so long. It is not nearly so vile as I had thought." The goat had no comment.
Ah, Kimasabi. You remember 20 years ago when Injun saved Kimasabi from Cavendish gang?
I remember it very well, Tonto.
Well, me not him see your face since then, Kimasabi. Me forgetting what you look like.
Tonto, you know that's my most highly kept secret.
Ah, Kimasabi. I know. One little peek, Kimasabi. That's all I ask.
All right, Tonto, but just once.
When I was in Bavaria, I used to walk down the street, and everybody said always, "Hello, Adolfo. So nice to see you." Do you know me?